Welcome back, YouTubers. This is going to be a review of the Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise Double Dealer figure. Now, you might also know this character by its Japanese name, Double Clouder. It was part of the Transformers Godmaster series as the one member of the villain team that could also become a Autobot or a Decepticon, so he was used as a spy. But Clouder eventually redeemed himself. At any rate, this figure has a lot of cool elements and retains some of his original Power Master design elements, which I will get to in a moment. But first, let's show off the box. As you can see inside, it comes with another large map piece, art on the sides, picture of him on the back, and you see his various modes. I will also mention that the missile carrier truck you see here has a little attachment point here on the back ramp that is meant to combine with the micro transformers in this series, which I am not fond of, so I do not collect them. Anyway, as you can see, he can form a rocket launch site in this mode. He's got a bunch of extra parts, these that can come off. Plus, he has a cassette box area, not like Soundwave or Sound Blasters, but it's where you put his Power Master cassettes. They're the cassettes from the third wave that was on Hasbro's website exclusively, Hasbro Pulse. The two that came with it, Score and I forget the other one's name. Scar and Nox, sorry. The bat's name is Scar and the robot's name is Nox. They are meant to represent the armor that Clouder or his Autobot counterpart in the American series Double Dealer could use to transform, as the original was a Power Master and could only transform when his partner were transformed into their engine blocks, which was about right here, so this is fairly accurate. He pops right out, and it's easier to transform if you don't leave him in. But let's get to transforming. Now, you'll want to take these bits off since they don't serve any function when he is in mid-transform, and you just clip them on elsewhere. You can take this part off too, it gets in the way more than anything else. Anyway, first thing you're going to want to do is flip the back pieces like this back, and for Decepticon mode, these wings come out and these pieces fold down. The arms lock into place here and here. These fold down, these fold out to form the feet. These wings fold out, and his head did I do that backwards? Oh, yeah, I did. Sorry. You gotta fold this piece out first, then fold these in. This folds down and clips into the neck of this. You get his bird head. I think I may have to consult the instructions, because this one's a tricky one to transform, and I'm afraid I seem to have mistransformed his back half. One problem with these bigger multi-mode transformers is you don't always get the back sections or the weirder bits correct the first time. What am I doing wrong here? Let me see. Ah, I see now. I shouldn't have flipped these parts down. They're supposed to stay up. Silly me. Obvious now. I looked at the picture on the box. Showed me what I'd done wrong. There we go. Yep, that's definitely what I did wrong. Now, for the wing, this little part, it becomes his tail feather-like section. You just clip this hole into the peg here on this side, and then clip the missile onto his back here. Do I have this upside down? Oh, yes I do. Silly me. I'm supposed to rotate this part. Lose my head if it weren't screwed down properly. Ah, yes. That's better. Yes, now I remember. Knew I should have transformed this before I shot this video. But, oh well. Making mistakes is part of learning and, in this case, remembering. Now, an important thing to do is pop this piece up. It acts as a lock for the little door here. And if you wanted to, you could put his Decepticon tape in here. This would secure both in, but I'm not really sure. He'd fall right out that way. Let's try flipping it around the other way. Will he stay in? Yeah, he'll stay in like that. Okay. Then this tail part clips in here on his center stanchion. Pop those down. Pop the missile like so. And there we go. Now, you can attach these little missile pods under his wings here. Like so. The gun and the searchlight can be attached to his arms. Well, to his hands, actually. They're what's underneath his chest section here, folded up. It's very accurate to the original, I have to say. It's not a perfect transformation, but considering you're getting a triple changer and an Autobot Decepticon, it's well worth it. And he's got an openable mouth too, so he's really a nice one in this bird mode. I do think that this is a really nice design for him. Now, conversely, for his robot mode, you pop this piece apart to give him a gun. Take this off. as well as those bits I mentioned earlier. Now, first thing you're going to want to do is put away his extra head here. So, fold that up nicely. Then flip this piece round. Dropped him out. Fold that piece up. And then unclip these parts from here. And you can fold the wings in too. I recommend leaving these flaps out because they don't lie flat unless you do. Looks a little odd, but not too bad. There we go. Now, this is the tricky bit. You gotta fold his legs down and out like that. Swing him around to the side to make his feet plate. You can pop these guys back in here. Don't need these extra legs sticking out. Pop out his hands. There you have him in his base robot mode. You can attach this piece onto his back here. There's a double line there for the two clips on the back of the tail feathers. And you can fold it down like so onto his back. Now you can pop this open, stick in his Autobot cassette for this, because technically this is his Autobot mode, because his bird mode is his Decepticon form. He's got this little shoulder mount missile. This one can become a rifle. These two little missile pods clip to his legs here and here. The searchlight and the gun can clip onto his shoulders, like so. And there you have his robot mode. A nice addition, though, that they added to this is that the Autobot symbols on his shoulders can be flipped around. Well, these ones can be flipped down to cover them with Decepticon logos. So his robot mode is no longer exclusively for the Autobot side. He can switch sides easily. And his vehicle modes become more of what he is pretending to be. All in all, I really like Double Dealer / Double Clouder. It's a great figure, a great update, faithful, captures the spirit of the original, and definitely worth getting, especially if you're a G1 style collector like I am. Because I've been trying to collect more Transformers that are faithful, or at least close matches to their G1 counterparts. The problem being that, unfortunately, if you've seen some of the original G1 Transformers, like the Ultra Magnus review I did, that shows you just how little posability was in some of the older figures. So, having original G1s is great. I'm not knocking it. I love those things. But I also like having more modern ones with a bit more posability and flexibility. But anyway, please like, subscribe, comment below, share this with your friends, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao!